part number two. Part number two, you'll be making corn stover and corn meal. These two items are going to be made from, or derived from, the corn that is listed on that, or laid down on that little table. What you'll do is, if you are the corn group, you'll take corn from the ears, so this corn here, from the ears, and you'll come over to here, this food mill, place the corn in the top of the food mill, and then grind up that corn. You'll want to get it as fine as you can, and we need about 2 cups to 3 cups of it, so you're going to have plenty of time. The only trouble is going to be based on the fact that you need to share, because if you were not given the corn group, what you were given was over here, and that was the stover group. Our stover group, I have 2 groups working together for our stover. 2 groups will work together to get some stover because it's going to be a little more difficult. And how you will get the stover is using some scissors. And you'll take some scissors and you'll cut up leaves. You'll cut up tassels. You'll cut up pieces of the plant. And as you cut these little guys up, and what I'm going to tell you is you want to cut them up a lot smaller, and I'm not getting into too much detail in how small these are, because that's what you guys can do tomorrow, and you need to get a lot of this. The smaller, my big hint is going to be, the smaller the particles, the better. If you don't get them small, it ain't going to work. And what you'll do is the same thing. You get this to go through and grind these little guys down into little itty bitty pieces. It does not work very well. Do not pinch your fingers inside here. Do not pinch your fingers inside here. You're going to need more mass in here to get it to come through, but you'll eventually get little pieces of corn stover. That's part 2. So either you're going to be the corn grinders or you're going to be the stover grinders. We need 2 cups of both of them to even a little bit extra on the corn stover. The third part that I want you to get set up is here. Instead of using balloons, we're going to be using what are called Erlenmeyer flasks. This is an Erlenmeyer flask. You'll also have a bucket of water. There's water inside here. Well, trust me, there's water inside here. So, what you'll do is you'll take a beaker. You'll place the beaker inside of the water. You'll then take a tube that was given to you and place it inside the beaker. Flip the beaker upside down. Put the tube inside of the beaker. Then take the other tube that is hooked to the Erlenmeyer flask and put those together. It will look like that. After getting that together, you will go over to your group that has 3 of these. And you will set it over here on whichever group you have. I know you can't see now, but congratulations, you can now see. You'll place it over here if you're group 1, here group 2, here group 3. You should have 3 full pieces of water, which you'll have to go to the sink over there to fill up. And then you should have 3 Erlenmeyer flasks with a beaker inside with a tube stuck into the beaker. Your goal is to get that beaker totally full of water and the tube stuck into that beaker that is totally full of water. I didn't really go over that in the directions, so make sure that when you do this, you take this little guy here and you stick it into the water, flip it over full, and then take the tube in. That will help you out immensely when getting ready for the lab tomorrow. Good luck. Rewatch the video again. Stover, cornmeal, flipping over a beaker inside of a thing of water, and then sticking the tube inside of it. Tomorrow, yeast and ethanol.